My name is Francisco Villa, though the world came to know me as Pancho Villa. I was born Doroteo Arango in 1878 in the state of Durango, Mexico, to a family of humble farmers. My story is one of transformation, from a poor ranch hand to a revolutionary leader who helped shape modern Mexico. This is my story, told in my own words. Growing up in northern Mexico was not easy for families like mine. We worked the land for wealthy hacienda owners who treated us little better than servants. When I was just 16, an incident with a landowner's son changed my life forever. I had to flee to the mountains to escape, leaving behind my birth name and taking on the identity of Francisco Villa. For years, I lived as an outlaw in the Sierra Madre Mountains. Some called me a bandit, but I saw myself differently. I took from the rich and helped the poor in my community. The mountains taught me to be resourceful, to lead men, and to survive against impossible odds. These skills would serve me well in the years to come. In 1910, everything changed when Francisco Madero called for revolution against the dictator Porfirio Diaz. I had found my true calling. I wasn't just fighting for myself anymore. I was fighting for all the poor people of Mexico who deserved land, dignity, and a voice in their government. I formed my famous army, the División del Norte, the Division of the North. We became one of the most effective fighting forces in the Mexican Revolution. My men weren't just soldiers, they were farmers, miners, and workers who believed in our cause. We moved like lightning across the northern states, taking towns from federal forces and redistributing land to the people. What made us successful wasn't just our fighting ability, it was our organization. I created mobile hospitals, traveling schools for soldiers who couldn't read, and we even had our own currency. I believe that a true revolution must educate people, not just defeat enemies. My partnership with Emiliano Zapata in the South created a powerful alliance. While he fought for tierra y libertad, land and liberty, in his region, we shared the same dream of giving Mexico back to its people. Together, we occupied Mexico City in 1914, proving that the common people could govern themselves. The world took notice of our revolution. Foreign journalists came to interview me, and Hollywood even made movies about our movement. I understood that winning the war of ideas was just as important as winning battles. But revolution is complicated. As different revolutionary factions disagreed about Mexico's future, former allies became enemies. I found myself fighting against Venustiano Carranza's government, which I believed had betrayed the revolution's ideals. My life ended in 1923, but the Mexico I fought for continued to evolve. Did we achieve everything we dreamed of? Perhaps not completely, but we proved that ordinary people could stand up to oppression and demand justice. I want to be remembered not just as a military leader, but as someone who believed that every person deserves dignity, education, and opportunity. The revolution taught Mexico that change is possible when people unite for a common cause. My story shows that sometimes to serve your country, you must be willing to challenge those in power. The mountains of northern Mexico shaped me, but it was the dream of a better Mexico that defined me. I am Francisco Pancho Villa, and this is the Mexico I fought for, a Mexico where the people's voice matters.